Sipping on a little something, I've been sipping too much. I just pour myself a double and I'm thinking about us. Every time I see your face, I think of what I lost. How could all the little moments that we had be so far gone? I never met someone like you. I never felt this way.
Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome in. Sorry about the long wait. Risto, you were complaining there. Too bad. Today, it was a bit of a long wait for a couple reasons. Number one is you can see my mom's hand's all messed up. She had hand surgery just 2 days ago. And we weren't sure whether we were going to be able to stream at all. And then, well, we did. Here we are. We're here. We made it. And there's a Twitch ad running, so my timing was bad, but that's okay. Hanabi players are the most toxic in BGA. Interesting. Okay, let's see if this is working. Hopefully chat's working. So today we're going to play, do something a little different. We've been working through the letters A through to Z as a way of just going through our game collection, and I'm teaching games to my mom. Today we skipped forward a bit to Hanabi because mom's had hand surgery. She can't hold cards or manipulate typical board game pieces very easily. So what we thought we'd do is play Hanabi, and we have the deluxe edition here, which uses tiles rather than cards. This is usually a card game.
Oh, okay.
Like in a teeny box, right?
Yeah.
We have the deluxe version uses tiles instead. So one thing that's going to be difficult is we did have to set up something so that we can see these tiles. Okay, so we have to redo our setup here a little bit. We're going to have to get this kind of just right, but I think that something like this should work okay. I might have to move this camera a little, but the thing that we're going to have to do here, though, that's going to be tricky about this. I was not complaining. I was just joking around. I saw your comment about toxic BGA players too, which I found kind of amusing. I don't play games on BGA very much anymore, so I wouldn't know. But the goal here is that we want to be able to see our tiles. And then the challenging thing here is we're going to try and set this up in such a way that we're going to turn this screen off. You and I are not going to be able to see anything. Okay? Like we're going to be able to see physically.
We're
not going to be able to see the screen anymore. Normally when we're streaming, we can see, oh, that's reversed and it's hurting my brain. Normally we can see what's going on, and we are not going to do that. So we're going to end up having 5 tiles. So let's sort of just put 5 in a line and kind of get this so that we can see them both. You know what? It would be easier if I was being clever. I'm going to mess around with this. Just we're doing it live. It'll be fine. It would make more sense if I set this up. Oh,
that is not gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work. That's kind of not the shot we're going for.
No.
But what I think might work better is if we do something where, why is it doing that? Button did not, I pressed the wrong button, that's why. Okay, what if we went wide rather than tall so that we can see a little bit better? We're getting there.
And then just drag.
Just drag is harder than you think.
Okay.
Okay. Just there we go.
Well, that's kind of what I
we're
meant.
almost there. We just need it to be the correct ones. Aha! There we go. Okay. So if we have 5 tiles in a row, they're like half-ass visible.
What do you need?
Someone's phoning me. To make sure this isn't like a school emergency. Likely spam. Thanks, guys. I need nothing. Nothing. Okay. So, we're going to try playing like this. Okay?
And turning the monitor off so
we're
we
not
can't
gonna
see
We're
ourselves.
not going to know what is going on at all. It'll be just like normal, frankly.
Such kind words.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and just make yours a titch brighter, just so that it's a little more visible. And we're gonna call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna make this work.
So these are yours, and these are mine.
So they'll exist on stream.
Yep.
I hope people can see these okay. We're gonna do the best we can, and I think that we're pretty close to that right here. So basically
It looks kind of blurry, like my tiles. Yours are
That's-
sharper.
That's because the camera wants to focus on these things here,
Oh.
because it's dumb, and we might just have to do the bet. Like we might just have to make do
And we
with
just accept it.
with that. I mean, we could fiddle with this all day, but I don't think we want to
Let's
do that.
not.
We got to be swift today,
Let's
right?
play. Yeah.
So here we'll cheat a little, so that it's better. And there. Okay. Now your goal is to play in a line in front
Yeah,
of you here.
I will.
And my goal is to play in a line in front of me here. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
We've got this.
And I have to not bump the camera, which is going to be an interesting challenge. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So let me tell you how Hanabi works. Okay, Hanabi is a game that isn't very thematic at all, but
Okay.
ostensibly it is about a fireworks display.
Oh,
Okay, we're trying to cooperatively make a fireworks display.
okay.
Okay, so
we can do this.
yeah, totally, we can do
Yeah.
this. Okay, so we're playing the version with tiles,
Mm-hmm.
and there are 5 colors.
Yep.
Okay, there's white, red, blue, yellow, and green.
Yep.
Okay, these tiles are numbered from 1 through to 5. The card cam isn't working because I have it turned off actually because of this one's here. Anyways, so they're numbered tiles here, there.
There you
Okay,
go. Yeah.
from 1 through to 5. Okay,
Yep.
like that's a 5 there. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Pretty easy.
Yep. A very significant thing to know is that they're colored. There's 5
Yep.
colors. Can you tell the colors distinctly?
Yes, I
Well,
can.
no,
I can. Yes.
It's one of the challenges with games that use color.
Yep.
It's a real accessibility issue
Yep.
sometimes, right?
Well,
I think in this
that's a
game
valid point.
they're almost primary colors.
Yes.
So it's fairly obvious, right? So like that's yellow, blue, green, and so on.
Yes.
Okay. So our goal
Mm-hmm.
in this game is to we're going to be trying to arrange these tiles
Mm-hmm.
in stacks in like sort of our play area.
Okay.
Okay. From 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. So, and they have to ascend in the same color. So we
Okay.
want a white 1, and then a white 2, and then a white 3,
Okay.
and then a white 4, and finally a white 5.
Okay.
Okay. And we want that for red, and we want that for blue, and for
Makes
yellow.
sense. Yeah.
Okay. So the game will end when either we've kind of run out of tiles,
Okay.
or we have failed
Miserably.
4 times.
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Or
Okay.
You're right. Or maybe it's 3 times. 3 times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you run out of tiles, frankly.
Okay.
Kind of depends on how the shuffling goes and that sort of thing. Okay. But the thing that makes this tricky, because it's not much of a game if we just have to like
Yeah,
put
but I
out
can't
tiles,
see my
but you
tiles.
cannot see your own tiles. Okay, so this is a communication game.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna use these things to track our communication. Okay,
Okay.
so these are basically on a turn.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have 5 tiles in front of you. You don't
Okay.
know anything about them normally. We're gonna
Nope.
shuffle them all up
Yeah.
and whatever, obviously. Okay, you can do one of 3 things on your turn.
Okay.
And you can only do one.
One. Okay.
Okay, you can play one of your tiles.
Yep.
Okay, you can discard one of your tiles.
Okay.
Or you can tell me a piece of information. Okay, and there's a lot of rules about how so I'm going to tell you about your tiles,
Okay.
and you're going to tell me about my tiles,
Okay.
and then we're going to cooperate in order to play them out onto
Okay.
the table.
All right.
Okay, so like we'll talk about how the communication works in just a second here, but before that, I'll tell you. So when you play a tile, you don't need to know perfectly what it is, but it has to be valid to be played. We're building these out in ascending order from 1 through to 5.
Okay.
So initially there's nothing that has been played. We've put nothing on the board. Okay. The first thing that has to be played is a 1.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what color it is, but it has to be a 1.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
So if you just decided because you were feeling wild that you wanted to play this tile
Not knowing
here,
what it
not
is.
knowing what
Yes.
it was, okay, then you would play a 2 and we would fail.
Yes,
and
'cause it's
that
not
would
a
be
1.
one of our 3 failures.
Okay, that's no good.
Okay, if that happens,
Yeah.
if that happens, 3 times we lose.
Okay.
Or I think it's
Wow.
4 times actually. The
Okay.
4th time it happens.
Give me
we
some
lose.
good clues and
Totally.
communicate well.
Totally.
Yes.
So the clues are actually really important.
Okay.
So the clues, I'm going to just put these face down so I can see them because
Okay.
I need to give you like some examples
Sure.
here. Okay. Because there's rules about how the clues can work.
Okay.
Okay. So when you are communicating, you have to spend one of these tokens. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll set one of them aside.
Yep.
And you're going to tell me one piece of information about my tiles, but you tell me that piece of information about every tile that it applies to. Okay? So you
Okay.
can either tell me about the color
Yep.
or the numerical value of a tile. But that's it. It's one of those 2 things. Okay?
So, for example, I
no. Just let me do the examples.
Okay.
So you could say that this tile is a 1.
Yes.
Okay? But you would have to say this tile, this tile, this tile, and this tile
Are ones.
ones.
Understood.
Okay? Or you
Yep.
could say these 2 tiles
Are
are
green.
green, or this tile is yellow.
Yep.
But you have to always communicate it about everything it applies to.
Okay.
And you can absolutely cheat. So don't. You don't
How
want to
could
say.
you cheat?
You could say this tile is
Like
a 1,
how
and
you
these ones are as well.
Okay, so where-
right?
how you emphasize,
Yes,
okay.
totally. Right. So the
Yeah.
goal is
We
to
don't play like
not be
that.
dirty,
Yes.
rotten cheaters.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, you have to always say everything that it applies to, and that's why we're not playing with the hard mode tiles. Is when you're good. This matches any color, right?
So is that like a joker? Would you
It-
call that a joker?
No, but
Oh.
but it's multicolored. So
Okay.
if it's its own stack.
Yes.
And if you said these 2 are green, you'd have to say this, and this are green. And if you said this and this are red,
Then you'd know that
that
that's-
was
yes.
multicolored.
Okay.
Right? Anyway, we're not going to play with those
All
because
right.
we're noobs. But so like I might say, oh, this is blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then on a later turn, I might say, these are 2s. And
Okay.
now you know,
I have a blue 2.
and another 2.
Yeah, and
Okay?
another 2.
Right.
That's not.
That's not blue.
Blue.
That's not blue. Yes, that's a very important
Okay.
thing. You know it's not blue.
Okay.
That is important. There
right.
is. We're just gonna try playing it and see how it goes. But there is sort of like some conventions to
Okay.
how you play Hanabi
Okay.
that greatly affect your success.
Okay.
Okay. The one thing I will say is, life will be a lot easier on us if
You're kind.
no. If let's say I played this, whether I played it successfully or not, I'm going to end up replacing it with a new tile.
Okay.
Life will be easier on us if we always put new tiles at the same end. Like what I'm going to suggest is that we're going to always put a new tile closest to us.
Okay.
Okay, and push all the old tiles
Sure.
further away.
It's a good rule.
Okay. And the other thing is that you need to remember all the information.
That may be a problem.
So something that we do a lot in Hanabi with cards
Yeah.
in your hand, the cards in the original version at least, not in all of the editions, but they're directional and
Yeah.
you can like flip them upside down or hold them out to the side or things like that.
Okay.
So like for instance, this is
It's a 2 and it's blue.
so you might have put it like that so that you
Oh.
know about it, or you put these like that because they're 2s, or maybe you group them together, or whatever.
Okay,
you do
so
whatever.
I am allowed to move around the tiles with
Not-
the exception.
you can't look at them.
I can't look at them, but the exception is anything new always
Yes.
start here.
Generally, I would
Okay.
say like don't move that. Like you usually would group them only based on information.
Yes.
Right? And the reason why we always put new tiles at the same end is because there's going to be times where like, imagine we've something I didn't tell you is that there's a distribution to all the tiles. So
Okay.
there's 3 of every 1.
Okay.
Okay. There's 2 of every 2, 3, and 4, and there's only 1 5 of every color.
Oh wow.
Okay? So imagine right now that I have a blue 5 here at the end of this stack. Okay? She's back. It's true. Imagine I have a blue 5 at the end of this
Okay.
row here. Okay? So these are my newest, sort of this is aligned newest to oldest.
Yes.
Okay? At some point, I'm going to do something with this tile. What if I can't play it? Maybe I want to discard it. Maybe you don't want me to discard it. You got to tell me about it or
Okay.
something. There's sort of like a precedence here where
Can you say I'd keep that tile?
No, you can tell me the color or the number. And if you tell me it's blue, I'm going to think I can play this tile. We'll get into this
Okay.
as we play. But
Right.
the only other thing you need to know is that eventually we're going to have used most of these up.
Yep.
The number one problem that new players have in Hanabi is they talk too much. Okay?
Okay.
If you're
Less is more.
communicating effectively is really important, like
Okay.
efficiently.
All right.
And if you're always every single turn, you're telling your partner a clue, that's bad. Okay? Like just because eventually, like it means that you always have the same tiles in front of you. If I
Yeah.
get rid of this tile, I replace it with a new one.
Yes.
Okay. If you always have the same tiles in front of you, then how am I telling you things? We're kind of playing like
Yes.
at half
Yeah.
efficiency almost,
right.
right? So, anyways, the important thing is every time you tell somebody something, you spend one of these tokens. Okay.
So I can take a turn without telling you anything.
You would have to play a card or discard one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
But imagine we're out of tokens. So you just told me something and used the last token.
Okay.
I now have no tokens.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you something, even if I have a burning desire to tell you about this white one because
Yeah.
it's the last one and I know you're going to throw it
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. When I discard a tile,
Yeah.
it gets placed off to the side. It can no longer be used, but it's open information now about what it was.
Okay.
Okay.
So
and
I
we
know that
gain
this was the one and only 5.
blue 5. Okay. And we then gain one of these things back.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So we basically, when we discard, we try to discard things we think we don't need.
Okay.
Okay. And we get the ability to communicate more about things in the
All right.
future.
And again,
That's it.
to review, there's 3 ones of every color, but only 2 of the.
There's 3 ones, 1 5, and 2 of everything else.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna shuffle this up.
Okay.
We're gonna try and put the tiles out and get them back. We're gonna put them out face down to get them back where they need to be on camera, and then we're gonna turn the TV off so that we
That's
don't
fair.
accidentally
Yeah.
see information
Let's not
about your
ruin
own
the fun.
hand, because then you'll ruin it, right?
Yeah.
So we have to give these a good shuffle
Very good.
without
Shuffle.
hitting this camera, especially because I made it
Just right.
just right. I adjusted the focus and stuff, so it'll be all blurry and horrible if we don't get this right. Jack, thanks for the well
It
wishes.
will be fine. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What
Exactly.
could go wrong?
The nice thing is that this is quite easy to do a little kind of casino wash shuffly deal here.
There you go.
Do you think we're sufficiently mixed?
I think that's not bad.
Okay, so the one thing something that is gonna be a little bit challenging is that we need like a place. Normally you're playing this with a deck of cards and it's a little less space intensive. We need a spot for tiles that we're gonna draw from,
Yep.
ones we've discarded,
Yep.
as well as the ones that we've played. So what I'm gonna suggest is that we're gonna like line up our tiles.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just take 5 each. Okay, don't flip them out yet or
No.
anything. Okay, we'll get the positioning right first. And then I'm going to suggest that we just like divide this in half so that it's easy. Okay, so there's like a draw pile for you over
Okay.
here. A draw pile. I got to not hit this camera
Yeah.
for me
Okay.
somewhere. Okay, these we don't really need. We're not
Okay.
going to fail. We'll keep these tokens
Yep.
in the center.
And we'll push
Okay.
them this way
We'll
as we
pu-
play
yeah,
them.
And then tiles that we've played, we'll play them 1 through 5
Sure.
kind of up
Yeah.
here, and we'll discard them openly kind of over on your side there.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep.
It's surprisingly like hard to do just because of the constraints of having the camera, right? Makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so let's
Set up
see if we can get this right. So if I had my tiles, if I flipped them up here, that'd be pretty good. And if you
And
flipped yours up there,
here, I think
that
that'd be
would
good.
likewise be
Yeah.
pretty good.
Let's turn the
And
screen
I could
off
I could even zoom this in a teeny bit more and just that's I can tuck it under this other one by it's hard to do on this. Come on, there we go. Oh,
That's not good.
there's a folder there. Let me put it not in the oh, I really busted it, didn't I? Where? Why? Oh, okay. You know what? We're gonna stop being greedy. And we're just gonna put it back to how it was, and it's as zoomed in as it's gonna get. We're gonna call it done. We're not gonna screw around with it. So we're gonna flip these up. We're not gonna look at them.
Nope.
And we're only gonna do that once we've turned the TV off, so we can't actually see the screen and what's going on, because otherwise we'll ruin the game for ourselves.
All right. So I'm gonna place my tiles up.
Yep. And initially, of course, you don't know anything, and they're all equally old. But we're gonna have newest tiles be closest to us as a way of remembering.
Good.
Generally, what we should have done first
Rock, paper, scissors.
is we should have decided who's gonna go first, because otherwise, like, there's good and bad times to go first. But let's just RPS for who goes first. That's fair.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
So, I am going to tell you that these 3 tiles are ones.
Oh, cool. All right.
What are you going to do? You can tell me something, you can play something, or you can discard a tile.
Let's play a 1. That's what we're supposed to do to start, right?
Yeah, so there's a
yellow. So I guess we're doing yellow.
Okay. And then you're going to take a new tile and you're going to put it, like, we should try and kind of keep these positioned about the same.
Okay,
right?
So this is my new tile, and I know that these 2 are ones.
Yeah, and if it's going to make it easier for you to remember.
Do that, so I know that it's something.
Sure. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Because you played on your turn. Okay. This is a tricky thing where early there's not, like, I don't know anything. I want to give you an opportunity to tell me. I'm going to have something juicy and wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you that this tile, just this one, is red.
Okay.
So something that explicitly is against the rules that we do as like a house rule is we allow players to ask one another, what do you know about your tiles? Okay?
Oh, you're not allowed to do that?
No. We're allowed to communicate by talking, by telling numbers and things. But as a house rule, we usually say, so like I could ask you right now, what do you know about your tiles?
These 2 are ones.
Okay.
And this is a red one.
Okay.
And these are somewhere between 2 and 5, an unknown color.
But not
red.
Yeah.
Not red.
Yes, they're not red.
Not red.
They're not red. That's
they're not red.
Like those sorts of things are significant, and you have to kind of like know that now. I'm gonna trust that you know that later. Anyways.
No pop quizzes.
You might want to do something like this.
Oh, I like that. It does.
You know that's
a red. Yeah. That's a red one.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm going to spend one of these to tell you something, right?
Yeah, just sweep it off to the side. Try not to bump anything. What are you going to tell me?
This, I can't see it the camera. That one, yes, is yellow.
This is yellow.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to put our Hanabi rules to the test.
Okay.
Because generally I would play this. Good. Right? Typically, so Hanabi is a game of like limited information. We can't communicate about everything.
Okay.
So if I'm telling you something, it probably means that I have a reason to tell you.
Exactly.
And generally, but not always, I want to tell you about things that are important now.
Okay.
Right? But not always.
Okay.
Not always.
That sounds
right?
fair. So I gave you a good clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. This is my turn.
Yes, it is, because I played.
This, and this is red.
These 3 are red.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this tile. Get one of these back.
Oh, okay.
And it's your turn.
So
I really want to check the camera and make sure that it's working still, but I can't.
Well, can someone tell us if it's not
yeah,
working?
that's true.
We'll see. So I'm thinking I don't have any yellow
Okay.
because I think that you would have told me if I had yellow.
Sure.
Red one, another one, not red. And I don't think it's yellow because I've already, in any case. I too am going to discard.
Okay.
So I go face up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That was your
green.
newest tile.
Okay, well.
But that's okay.
All
That's
right.
okay. That's okay.
Mistakes were made.
That's okay.
Okay. And this is my new tile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because this is our first game and we're,
Noobs.
I would like you. What do you think I should do on my turn? Like I don't know what's here.
Yeah.
So I know that these are red.
Yep.
Do I have a move that I can play? Probably not, right?
I think you should discard.
Okay. So I should discard something. But
Yeah.
I have essentially then a hand of 2 tiles and
Yes.
I'm turning over my cards. Who has tiles that they know about that they can play? What do you know about your hand?
Oh, I don't know a lot about my hand.
Are you kidding?
I don't. Ouch. Oh,
Sorry.
No, my hand is
Your
okay.
your hand, not your hand.
Yeah, my
Okay, yeah.
surgical hand hurts. All I know is this is a red one. This is a one that's not red.
Figuratively speaking, could you play those tiles?
Question.
We don't have to get 1 to 5. We can work on all the colors simultaneously.
We can.
Yes.
Okay, that was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So
we have to get 1 to
all right.
5.
Okay.
By the end.
All right. I have a good move.
Fabulous. I don't. I'm discarding this tile,
Okay.
and we'll get one of these back.
All right.
Here you go.
Order of operation. I think this is going to be okay. If you just.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. I'm listening.
Oh gosh. Decisions. This is interesting. So I'm going to spend this. So you're saying.
Yeah.
Is this painful?
Yeah. No. It's just.
Okay.
This is new player Hanabi.
This is new player.
It's
okay.
cool. It's cool.
All right. So this and this is a 2.
These are this and this. I liked how you moved it back. That was clever. These are 2s.
Yes.
Okay. Rad.
Okay.
I know things and stuff.
And so do I. So I've set you up.
Except I can't do anything with that because you. Yeah. Anyway. I am going to tell you that this is green.
Okay. Red and green, like a stoplight. Stop sign.
Sure. You don't have to flip them if you don't
okay.
want to. It's up to
All right.
you.
For
the love of Christ, are you serious?
You have a play. You have a play. I promise you.
Okay.
This.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this. What did I just?
You took a thing away. We don't need to do that unless you're playing or unless you're telling me something.
Oh, okay. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Thank the Lord. Okay. Great.
So you have something you
yes,
can do.
You can't tell me that explicitly. You're not allowed to say that.
And I'm
okay?
taking a new card.
You're taking a new tile.
So this is a 1 and this is green.
Okay. Hanabi is a fun game.
That's a 1 and that's a green. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay. There's my new card.
Okay.
Okay, you've got something. Oh, never mind.
You know what? Some problems solve themselves.
Okay.
This is a red 2.
So I purposely set you up for that.
Oh, fabulous. That's good. That's what we need to be doing.
Okay.
We want to have so obstacle number 1, pardon the pun, in Hanabi, in any game of Hanabi, is getting all the things started. Because once they're started, you have a lot more opportunity to play tiles, right? Like right now, we can play a blue, green, or white 1.
Correct.
Or a yellow or red 3.
Yeah.
Right? There's always 5 tiles that are available to be played. But when they're an assortment of numbers, it's sort of easier. There's more 1s than anything in the deck. You kind of want to get them out.
Okay.
Right?
having said that, I'm going to play a 1.
Yay, Grandma. Trombone, let me know.
I'm going to play a 1.
Can you see what's on camera decently? Oh, let me know. Let me know. Because we're trying, but we're not looking at the camera because we don't want to ruin the game.
And this, I think, is green. Oh, no, it's not, because that is the green.
No, some
now-
problems solve themselves.
Can you
Do you need to
help
take
me?
this off?
Yes,
You're too warm?
I am.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to toss it on the ground
Thank you,
behind us.
thank
I
you.
hope that's okay.
All right.
Okay. So. I'm going to hold off and see what happens. I can't confidently play these, but I think that means
But
that
you do know
I'm-
what color they are.
Sure I do. That's okay. That's okay. These things happen. Usually we're gonna like try to arrange those.
Oh, okay.
So that we know what's what. Because like there's another yellow 3, for instance. We're playing our mom's first game of Hanabi. We're allowing a slight bit of latitude with
There you
what we
go.
talk about.
All right.
James, don't see the chat, I think. I see the blocks decently. Nice.
That's good.
I can totally see the chat. So don't tell me that I've got, 4 red 2s.
Okay, so
Which would be impossible.
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay, I'm ready.
Need to know.
Yeah.
This is a red. Oh,
Okay, what else in my hand is red? What else
That's
is red?
not what I wanted to say.
Too bad. This is red. What else is red?
oh,
That's red.
fail. Skill issue.
Skill, absolute skill issue. Absolute skill
disaster.
issue. It is a disaster.
It's a disaster.
So
Darn it.
This happens in Hanabi sometimes. So this is
have a redo?
this and this
Oh
are
my
red.
God.
This and this are red.
Yes, but you knew that.
So, but I didn't know that these weren't red.
Okay.
So I know more now. It's extremely useless information, but I know more now.
I'm sorry.
No, these things happen. These things happen. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and I'm gonna hope that you learn your lesson. I'm gonna discard this. Cool, that's good. There's no
Okay.
more green
Yep.
ones.
Okay.
Oh, you just can't see the stream, but you can see chat. Yes, that's exactly it. I can see chat on my... You guys probably can't see me. Here, I can do this because I know which scene's up. You should be able to see the front camera now. I can see the chat on my laptop here, but normally we have a monitor in front of us, but we...
It's blacked out.
If I display
Yeah.
the slider cam here, if I display that, then I ruin my game of Hanabi because I'll end up glancing at it for sure, right? So, anyways, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to be wiser in what I tell you.
Really?
I am.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry.
Do you remember what we talked about initially? Anyway, keep going. Yeah.
Discard this.
Yeah.
This and that
Yes.
is a 3.
Okay. This and this
Yes.
are a 3.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You. I like it. Okay. Done. Your turn. Gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. This and this
Yeah.
is white.
Okay. Cool. That's fabulous. I am going to discard this tile. We'll get one of these back. What do you know about your hand?
Right now, nothing.
Why do you think you know nothing?
Because I don't have a 2.
You don't.
I
I don't
don't
have. You don't have
have-
anything that I feel
that-
compelled to tell you about.
Exactly. So I think I need to discard.
Thank the Lord.
So I'm going to discard this and take one of these back.
Nice. And we'll
Okay.
slide these forward, and you'll put a new tile.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
I hate everything about Hanabi sometimes,
And
that's
that was a
okay.
prime example.
No. This is like I told you the problem with not the problem. The challenging thing with new players to Hanabi is that they try to communicate too much. They insist on always giving clues, and then their hand just stays the same.
Which happened.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay.
Right? Honestly, that's the crux of the game. Do I talk or do I do something?
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to do things even though you feel compelled to say things.
All
Okay.
right.
So
So if you have nothing to say, it's better to discard a.
yeah, totally.
Okay, all
Instead
right.
instead of saying something
Okay.
like communicating efficiently is like the most important thing
Okay.
in the game. So generally, we want to be really careful about like you don't want to spend your turn telling me something that isn't useful, for instance, right?
Understood now.
I'm gonna discard this. I think. Ooh,
What do you know about that?
I know that it's red, but it could be a 5 or something. You could have just not told me that because reasons. Maybe I'll just leave that there. It's effectively reducing my hand size. Ooh, I found the other 5. Okay.
But there is only one 5.
So we can never get green
Okay.
to 5 now because we've discarded it. But that's okay. It's no big deal. We're not going to score
Okay.
perfect, which is 25
fine.
on our first game.
I'm
And
gonna-
sometimes it's impossible.
I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
this is a 4.
This is a 4.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, that's a 5.
You didn't need to. I was just going to play it anyway. But
Oh,
because I've played Hanabi before, I'm going to play that. If we lose one of our 3 things, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
And I might as well try, right? And then it's out of my hand either way. But that's
so
okay.
that was a wasted guess.
Yeah, but like that's sort of like only barely. And the good news is when we complete a column,
Mm-hmm.
we get one of these back
Oh, okay.
as a little perk.
Can we build another?
No,
No, we
red's,
can't.
Red's done.
Red is
All
done.
red tiles are valueless now.
Okay.
But you can't say, "Oh, you could discard these" or something
But you
like
could
that.
say
These
that
are
I have red and I would know to
Yeah,
discard.
of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Right.
So it's my turn.
It is because I played that red
I'm
5.
going to discard this.
Okay. Okay, listen, I want to ask a really important question.
What?
Okay, why this one? I know this is the first Hanabi, so we're trying
It's-
to like so what's like new tiles go here.
Okay. These are new.
Yeah.
So I should discard the old stale ones
yeah.
first?
Yeah, generally you
Okay.
discard the oldest tile that you
All
don't
right.
know anything about. Because I
Okay.
would have told you about it if it was important or
When I
playable
laid
or
it-
whatever.
played it out last time.
Well, when you
Yeah.
like this tile's been here
For
for
a
like a
while.
long time, and
It's-
I've never told you about
Yeah.
it, so it's
Okay.
probably not important. Whereas this one came out
Okay.
comparatively more recently. The reason I've been discarding this one is because I've known something about like my first 3 tiles
Yeah.
for most of the game.
Yeah.
I just haven't been able to play them
Okay.
necessarily.
All right.
Right?
Point taken. So I'll discard the old stale.
Sure.
There
Go
you
for
go.
it.
I want these in. Oops, sure.
Well, just like put the whites together
Oh,
or whatever, you know.
All right.
Just like it's nice to be able to
Yeah.
look at them and see, oh hey, there's no green 5. And
yeah.
oh, all the green ones are out.
Okay.
Right? Because we can infer things about our tile as the game goes. There is perfect information.
Okay.
All the tiles are in the game. We know how much of them there are, so we can like gain perfect information about
Okay.
what's
This
kind
is a
of
bit
going.
painful for you, isn't it?
Only a little painful. It's mostly painful, but there's a really unfortunate circumstance that happens in Hanabi sometimes that I feel yucky about.
And what would that be?
Oh, I try not to cheat overly, like overtly.
Okay.
You know, we'll get there. We'll
No, I
get
don't
there.
wanna cheat.
We get there through failure, right?
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
Hanabi is.
Okay.
I think I'm going to discard this tile. Okay. The thing I hate about Hanabi is The thing anyway. La 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 la. Moving on.
Oh. Okay, so it's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Indeed.
Exactly. I am going to tell you
Okay.
that this is a 4.
This is a 4.
Yep.
Okay. I think for reasons, I'm just going to put that there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell you that these 3 tiles
Okay.
are blue.
Okay, so blue, blue, and blue.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to discard this.
Okay.
That gives us 1 back.
Yes, it does. And then you get
Yeah.
a new tile.
Okay.
This is tricky. Where our draw has not been particularly. Oh wait, that's not what I'm doing. I'm discarding this. Cool. Don't need a yellow one. I know things.
You do know
They're
things,
just not
but
not very good things.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
That is red.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to discard that one because it's for sure worthless. And maybe the other one. Oh, I saw that. I'm going to really wish I had drawn that tile. And we're just going to mix it back in. And I'm going to be really sad about it. But that's okay.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
This is a 1.
Oh, so I just got the same thing.
You
Thank
did.
God.
You did.
Okay, because I saw that. I'm like, the white one finally, but now I know what it is, right?
I know. Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. Do you see why now, like, getting the ones out when you don't have all the
Exactly.
ones on the table, it can sometimes be like a little bit.
It is a
frustrating,
problem. It is a
right?
problem. But I can help you.
I don't need your help.
Okay.
Would you
I was gonna tell you.
Ask me what I know. That's our house rule, right? What do
Oh,
you?
I'm allowed to ask you?
Yes, you can ask me what I
Okay,
know about
what
my
do
hand.
you know about your hand?
Oh, whoops. White 2, white 3, 4. That's white or yellow. That's what I know.
Wow.
I think it's white. I mean, that's usually we don't play speculatively like we play. What do you absolutely know? That's our house rule to make things easier. But it's our
Right.
first game of Hanabi. We've already
Okay.
ruined our ability to get a super high score.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't need you for nothing.
You don't need it for nothing.
That's right.
All right.
You're gonna tell me something anyway. All right. Okay, do it.
This
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
is yellow.
Okay, cool. To break the immersion here, just
Yep.
out of curiosity, why did you tell me about a yellow 4? I can't play it. The other yellow 4 is
Because
not out.
you didn't know if it was yellow or white.
Well, I didn't know it was. I didn't know anything about it other
You
than.
knew it was a 4,
Yes, I knew.
but you didn't know the color.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry. Why did you tell me it was a 4?
because I was
Eventually, I can play it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so that eventually I can play it, because like I would say that wasn't important information because there's another yellow 4 in the deck, right?
yeah.
That's why I thought it was
Okay.
white, because the white 4 was out,
Okay.
right? Anyway,
Newbie.
yeah.
Come on.
I was just asking.
All right.
Normally, like, so we'll try again, and we won't cheat at all.
Yeah.
We'll be good about
Try to do
communicating.
better. Yes. So is it my turn?
It is. I played the 2.
Okay. I'm going to discard this.
Cool. Get one back. What's up? Okay. I am going to play this white 3.
Okay.
And I think I'm slowly shifting my tiles toward me. All right.
I'm going to tell you
Okay.
that this and this
Yeah.
blue. Oh,
They're blue?
no,
They're not blue.
they're. I fucked up.
They're ones?
What?
They're ones?
Yes.
Okay.
But now I've
Okay,
ruined the
okay.
game.
But no, you didn't ruin it.
Yes, I
'cause-
did.
No, you didn't, because surely this one's the blue one, right? So listen.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
James.
No, it doesn't.
Totally.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. That happens. But listen, imagine you had told me
Yep.
that they were blue.
Okay.
I still would have played this one, right? Because there's a very significance. If I draw a tile and you
Yeah.
immediately tell me about it, I
Yeah.
can play it.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because
All
I'm not
right.
going to throw it out for like 5 or 6 turns. You got
Okay.
hours to tell me
Okay.
about it.
All
If you
right.
tell me about it right now,
Something new.
I'm playing
that,
it.
okay,
right?
that's a good insight.
So,
All right. But I didn't handle that clue very well.
that's
that was
okay.
a oops.
It happens.
Just a little
it
bit.
happens where you
I'm
realize,
sorry.
oh, this is blue, green, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it happens, you know.
Yeah, that was a.
So it's really easy to do that sort of thing with the multicolored ones
Yeah.
too, where you forget to tell somebody about a multicolored one, because then you can tell them after, like, oh yeah, that one's red too.
Okay.
But then they know.
All right.
Right?
Sorry about that, James.
That's
That
okay.
was
no,
totally
it's no big deal.
a fun.
It's your turn.
All right, I'm going to tell you
Okay.
that this and this
Yeah.
are 2s.
These are 2s. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm going to do this. Okay. We're gonna work on the easy level. This is a 2.
Oh,
Yep.
all right.
You're not the only one playing, it turns out.
Apparently not.
Okay. Work with me here.
I'll
Work with
try.
me here. Work with me here. You paying it? What do you know about your hand?
That these 2 are blue,
Okay.
and that's all I know.
All you know is that they're blue.
That's all I know.
We're gonna try. This is a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We've kind of gone down this route
Okay,
before.
I'm just saying.
And with yellows.
Yeah,
So,
this is a
okay,
4.
So this is a blue 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm worried because there's only.
So how do you solve that problem?
How do I solve that problem?
Yeah. How do we get more tiles back?
Oh, I have to discard.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
mean, that's
going
an
to
option.
discard this.
Okay.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, it
That
was.
very good.
It was,
a good
in fact.
discard. We take this back.
Just so you know, if we draw all of the tiles in the game, we get another turn and then the game's over.
Oh,
Like the person who drew the last tile, like
Mm-hmm.
they get I think that everyone else gets one more turn or something
Okay.
like that. Basically, we're rapidly approaching the end of the game. There's not very
Okay.
many tiles left.
Okay.
I think I'm going to discard this tile.
I am going to discard this tile.
Okay. I'm going to leave the token that we didn't take over there because I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Okay. The thing that I am going to tell you, because I am sad.
Don't be sad. Please don't be sad.
Oh, I'm very sad. I'm going to actually tell you something else. I'm going to tell you that this tile is a 2.
All right.
If this is a green 2, I'm mad at you. Anyways, just
No, but we can't finish the green.
okay. But
row.
we get
Do we get points?
we get points for every number that we've placed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just look. The maximum
All right.
score is 25.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this too.
Cool. Rad. Weird. It's green. How'd you know?
Imagine that.
Okay. Remedial Hanabi. This is a 3.
Oh. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Where could I play a 3? Where could I play
So I could have
a
told
3?
you about the 3, but then you wouldn't know what the other
Yeah,
one was. So
there
I
you
thought,
go.
oh, I'm going to tell you about
Okay.
the 4, and you're going to infer
Yes.
that that's a 3.
Okay. I thought
It could have been a 5.
It could have been a 5.
It totally
In my
could have been.
defense, it could have been a 5.
Totally could have been a 5.
Yes.
I will
this
say
is still a blue
something.
4.
Maybe.
That's what you told me.
I did tell you that.
Yep. All right.
All right, this is my turn, and I am going to discard this. Blue 2. I knew that those 2s were discardable because I wanted you to play your blue 2.
Yeah.
And I figured that that's probably why you were telling me about them.
Okay.
But it was harder for me to tell you about the correct ones to play.
Yep.
And I knew it wasn't the green 2
Okay.
when you told me about them because I'd had it in my hand for a while. So if it had been the green 2, you would have told me about it before.
Okay. All right.
So I knew immediately that I could just discard
That's
those.
fair. All right. So I'm going to tell you that this is a 3.
This is a 3. All right. So like I mentioned, this is playable for sure because I just got it and you're telling me about it right away.
Immediately.
Exactly. I
Yes.
feel like we didn't take one of these when I discarded that other 2. So
Okay.
what you got? What you got? What you got?
I'm going to tell you this is a 3.
This is also a 3. Okay. Oh, whatever. Here you go.
I don't want to use up our last thing, so I'm going to discard
Cool.
this. One, take it back.
What do you know about your hand?
Oh, I should have.
Don't look at it.
No,
Don't
I'm
look
not.
at it.
No, I'm not going to. This is still.
Yeah.
I should. I could have played this,
You could have.
and I probably in any
that-
case.
that's okay, it doesn't
I
matter.
was seeing that we were almost out of these, so I wanted to bring something back.
No, that's good. Running out sucks.
Yeah.
It really is difficult if you have important information you need to relay and your partner just keeps talking
Okay.
and then you have no tokens left. It happens a lot in two-player Hanabi.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to play this.
Rad.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. No need. Okay. I'm going to tell you that this is blue.
Good to know. All right. So I am going to play this.
Okay.
Finish that.
And we get one of these back. And
Yeah.
we're going to run out of turns here very swiftly.
Okay. Well, I'll.
So because we're going to run out of
Tiles.
So or to like, you would know this if we've played Hanabi before, but I'm going to give you a clue. Just because if I discard a tile,
So this is
then
a life lesson.
If I did, well, maybe not. That's a little dramatic. If I discard a tile, then
Yeah.
the game will come to an end.
Yeah.
But if I tell you something,
Yes,
then
instead.
it doesn't.
Okay,
Right.
yes.
So I'm going to tell you that this is a 1.
This is a 1.
That's a 1.
Okay. So I would know then I don't need to play a 1. If I discard it, it will give us one of these back.
But the game would end.
But the game. Okay.
I was just buying time so
Oh,
that you could
geez.
tell me something
Okay.
useful, hopefully,
All right.
where we can get a
Okay.
point. Right. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I can't
Okay.
tell you
All right.
something useful.
This
Yeah.
is a 5.
This is a 5.
Yeah.
I could have also blind played this, but I didn't.
So now the game's over? Because
Well, so this is apparently, we always thought that the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think we each get like one final turn once all
Oh.
the tiles are gone.
That's too bad.
But I think we can get, I think we can get like, for sure,
Yeah.
we can get one more point.
Okay.
I think we can only get one though.
Okay.
So,
It's my turn.
yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that this
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
are 4s.
Okay. So I'm going to play this one then.
Okay.
This is a green one anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
The game's over?
The game's over,
Oh.
right? So our final score, we get 5, 10, 15,
Okay.
19, 22 out of a possible 25. 25 is the best score you can get.
Okay.
I would say that if you're good at Hanabi, you are going to score 24 or 25 every time with 2 players.
Okay.
Except for the occasional stinker where, like, you can imagine if we just got these 3 yellows as the last 3 tiles we drew,
Yeah.
it's impossible to score because we could have never worked on the yellow
No.
and then the game's over.
Yeah.
So you can get just sort of a bad deal.
Okay.
But typically, perfect score is extremely achievable.
Yeah. I do have a question. Could
Yeah.
people see our discard pile?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
Right? Because
Okay.
that's the one thing, like, if you gave me the remote. If I was
Yeah.
trying to, like, if I was trying to be a Hanabi streamer,
Yeah.
because it has some sort of like some specific requirements, right?
Okay.
I would probably set this up in such a way that this stuff was visible, and then the slider cam thing was more sort of in the corner or something
Yeah.
like that, right? Maybe over the top of yours, we had that other camera. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
So they could see what we had available, not necessarily what we had worked on. It's not perfect,
No.
but it worked. I probably should have switched back to the overhead cam from time to time. But the question is, do you think we can play again or no?
Because of, I don't know.
Why don't we try to play, and we'll just
Well-
stop at like 11:30 or something,
Well, it's
irrespective.
like 11:07 now.
Yeah, so we'll stop in 20 minutes. We'll see if we can.
Okay, let's push hard and
Yeah.
be quick and
Yeah.
see what we
So
can do.
let's move this away, and I'll try to remember to go to
Yeah.
the other
And
thing.
I've
here.
learnt from a couple of my mistakes, my verbiage, how
Yeah.
Like,
so
oh, that wasn't
so
off.
that's the thing. You learn Hanabi by failing at
Yeah.
Hanabi, and then there's sort of like a convention generally, and there's like a bit of a almost metagame, or like the most important thing is, I think, anytime when like Hanabi's a life
fun.
lesson type game,
Yep.
you learn about communicating,
Yep.
and the thing to know about communicating effectively is know your audience, right? So for instance, I tried to play greedily and play the tell you about the blue 4, hoping that you'd play the blue 3.
Yeah.
I probably should have just, you're a noob. Probably should have just told you about the blue 3.
Well, honestly,
right?
from the very beginning of the game, I didn't realize we started with yellow, I think it was. I thought that we had to
Complete
finish
yellow?
the yellow. I didn't
God.
realize that we could
No.
put out a blue, yellow, blue 1 or whatever if we had it.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Nice. I've never seen the tile Hanabi. Yeah, this is Hanabi Deluxe. This was originally... okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to speed things
Here.
along.
I don't want to... I want to make sure the
you
cameras
saw-
are... No. It's fine that I saw them, as long as you didn't
yeah,
see them.
I haven't seen
I just
any of
want to
them.
make sure that the cameras are set up in a
Okay.
decent spot.
Sorry, I was trying to
before
rush.
we
Yeah.
switch.
Yeah.
So we're playing, and we don't want to ruin the game by seeing
Yeah.
our things. So I think that that's probably okay. I'll try to remember to go to the overhead cam occasionally, but we're going to just hit back to the slider. We're going to turn this off. We can't see that.
No.
But yeah, this is the deluxe version of Hanabi. Originally, it was only published in Germany, and I had imported it. And then they did publish it as Hanabi Deluxe 2 in North America. Let's RPS for who goes first.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I go first.
Yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, we don't have to do it again.
No, we don't.
It's not a
Yeah,
tie if I
yeah.
win.
I had to do it one-handed, so.
Okay.
Anyways, it's
All
all
right.
good. It's
So,
all good.
This, and this are ones.
Sorry, this, and this are ones?
Correct.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna cheat anymore and give you hints. We're just gonna play.
Okay. Well, it wasn't cheating. I mean,
Well, no. It was an
Okay.
introductory game,
Yes.
so
Okay.
I was trying to tell you some of the thought process
Yes.
behind it.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this.
Rad.
Rad.
And then you're gonna take another tile, right?
Those two are ones.
I'm gonna tell you. These two are red.
I am going to play.
I mean, you might want to do that. These are ones you know about. These are ones you don't.
Oh,
Or wait.
sorry.
No, I messed that up. For
I
you.
think.
I messed that up.
Can
for
I
you.
tell you what I know, and you let me
Yeah.
know if
Yeah.
these got,
I messed.
Okay.
I've been trying to help you
Okay.
organize.
This
them.
is a
Okay.
1,
Yeah.
and these are blue.
Okay, so it's not my organization that's wrong, but okay, I did
that's
move
a 1.
I did move the wrong tile. Okay.
Right.
I think what sorry. Okay.
It is a disaster.
So this is how I should have moved them. Okay. And
So this is a 1. This is 2 color, or both the same color, but apparently not blue.
okay. Anyways, that's our house
And-
rule. We
yeah.
say we can ask somebody,
Yes.
what do you know about your
Okay.
hand?
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Okay, indeed. It's my turn, I believe, because you played that white
Okay.
1.
Okay.
I just think I'm gonna keep on keeping on here,
Okay.
and I think it. I'm just gonna tell you.
Don't go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you that this, and this are ones.
Okay. So that's a 1. This is a 1. And this is a 1.
That's correct.
And so that cost you one of these, right?
I pushed it away
Okay.
already. Yeah?
So I think this is a 1 that we don't have down.
Okay.
And I don't, because I think I erred when I said it was blue, and I think it's really red. But both of these were red.
Okay. The
you
interesting
go.
inference.
So this is a 1, that's a 1, and this
Okay.
is red.
Yes. We're slowly moving
Okay.
back a little.
Sorry. All right. 1 and a 1 and a red.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how you want to.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna tell you a thing.
Okay.
I know I'm doing the thing that I said not to do. It's just
Exactly.
because. You will. Okay.
Okay.
What do you know about your hand?
This and this is a 1,
Yeah.
and this is red.
Okay. These are red.
Okay. So I'm gonna trust you
Okay.
because I love you.
Yeah.
I trust you. I think this is a red 2.
Okay.
There you go.
If I had something really pressing, you would have told me about this tile by now.
Okay.
That was a really good thing to tell me about.
The 5s, you want to protect the 5s?
Yeah, because there's only 1 5. We
Oh,
can
darn.
never score perfect
Okay,
for the
that's
rest of the
a fail.
game now.
Okay, that's okay.
So 5s, when they're... So remember, there's sort of like, this is my like... If I'm going to discard... I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't have a move. I'm going to...
Yeah.
Or if we need more
Yeah.
tokens or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to discard this one.
Okay.
So 5s are a good thing to know about.
right.
You often tell them when they're not playable.
Okay.
Because there's only 1.
I will point take it. Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
It's a finer point of Hanabi. It's
All right.
okay.
This
Yeah.
is a 1.
This is a 1.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're thinking, why didn't I tell you that earlier?
No, I'm not thinking
Okay,
that.
all right.
I'm thinking that I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking because we agreed that we weren't going to
No.
cheat.
No. We're not cheaters.
Okay. Here we go. Trusting James is usually a mistake.
No, it's
You're right.
not.
Hope the game's going well. Welcome in. It's going pretty okay so far. Admittedly, it feels very off-putting because normally I can see what's happening on stream. For Hanabi's purposes, we are not doing that. These are tiles we've played. This is the one that we've discarded, and we can see what we've got here.
Okay.
I know nothing about my hand.
You know nothing about your hand. At all. All right.
What do you know about your hand?
That this and this is a 1.
What else do you know about your hand? You don't remember, do you? I love it. I love it. Okay, that is rad. Fabulous news. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're trying
All
to play Speed Hanabi
Okay,
anyway.
we're doing speedy.
Because we got to get through this
Okay.
fast.
All right. You know nothing about your hand.
That's right.
Okay. These 2
Yeah.
are green.
Shit. Okay. Whatever. These 3 are green.
These 3.
Those 3.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm gonna play this. And this is green, you said?
Yeah. And what else do you know?
I think this is a 1
Okay.
and a green and a green.
Yep.
Okay.
We're learning.
Okay.
This is a 3.
Okay. So I'm gonna trust that this is a 2 and I'm gonna play it.
No, we made it. We bridged the gap. We did it.
There's hope yet. There is hope.
What do you know about your hand?
For
Well, it's
your
got
mother.
4 fingers, a thumb, a palm, and a back. Yeah, that's our little Hanabi house rule where we say we can ask someone what they know. Yeah. Because then you're not having to remember your own hand as well as what other
Yes.
people know about theirs.
Okay. All right. Is it my turn?
I believe you just played that.
Oh, that's true.
That green
Yes. Okay.
too. So these are green, and I should have put them there. I think those are the ones. So I am gonna not do the cardinal sin of Hanabi and always talk, and I'm gonna throw this out.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna take?
Oh, you're right. What am I doing? I didn't even draw a tile. You know what? I'm gonna shift these around. This is my oldest tile that I don't know anything about.
Okay.
These are ones that I know about.
I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
this
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
are 3s.
What do you know about your hand?
I don't know.
Oh my god. So speed
Okay,
Hanabi
this
is not working for you.
Just a second. This is green.
Yeah, what else do you know about it?
And I think it's a 3. Okay. Oh jeez. Disaster.
I like that trombone. You go get lunch. That's
And I think this is a 1 still.
okay. Okay.
All right.
Nonetheless, even though
Oh, yeah.
sorry, you told me these ones are 3s, just to confirm?
No.
These ones
2 are
are
3s.
3s.
Okay.
Okay.
So then now
So I'm telling you something.
yes.
Okay? I'm telling you that this
Yep.
is a 4.
Okay.
You can definitively figure out what that is.
Okay.
Right now.
I think it's a green 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
But I can't play a 4 if the 3's not played.
Oh, that is challenging.
There you go. So I think you said this
That
one?
is a 4.
Okay.
And you need a tile. Okay, we are running out of things,
Okay.
which is fabulous because I can just discard this green 3. Because you
Yes.
knew with
I
perfect,
know.
I told
Yeah,
you it was
I
green
know.
and that
I
it was a
realize-
3.
Okay. I realize that. Okay. Come on.
That's
Love
okay.
your mama.
It's okay.
Okay.
I recently introduced my mom to Metal Gear Solid, the board game. I thought she'd find it too complicated, but we both really enjoyed playing it when we tried some of it together. That's interesting. I mean, honestly, I don't know much about Metal Gear Solid. I know the video game. I don't know much about the Metal Gear Solid board game. I've kind of been paying less attention to recent Cool Mini or Not releases. But it doesn't sound like if I had to pick a stereotypical play with your mom game, I don't think that would be on the list. So that's pretty cool. We're just doing this series on Thursdays now. We're Games with Grandma.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching my mom games, but we've played lots of games
Well,
together.
a lot of games.
Lots and lots
Games are
for,
awesome. Mm-hmm.
for years. So what do you got for me?
I'm gonna play this 4. Oh!
Yeah, surprise. So that is a fail. So that's one
Okay.
of our 3 fails. We can now the maximum points we can score on
Okay.
blue is now 3.
That's
Okay?
bad.
Yeah. This thing happens sometimes in Hanabi where like you discard a tile
Yeah.
and then the other tile, the matching one,
Yeah.
is somebody's about to discard it, which is what happened. You were about to, like that one was here. You were
Yeah.
gonna, knowing nothing else, you were
Yeah.
gonna discard
Okay.
that that 4, and I wanted to keep it. And anyway,
Okay.
I tried.
All right, you tried.
It didn't work.
All right.
It failed. I'm telling you that these are 2s. Whoa! Don't look at it. Don't
Whoa.
look at it.
Okay.
Those are 2s. These 2 are 2s.
Okay. Then I'm gonna play a 2. There you go. Let me take it back.
Okay. Get a new tile.
I will. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. I am.
What do you know? I'm allowed to ask you now.
Yeah, sure. I actually, between streaming and scolding you, I feel like now I have forgotten, which is rare for me. But I know that
What is this?
something.
I told you.
I know.
what
I
it
know.
was.
This is a 3, or this is a 3. I'm confused now, and I don't remember what the other thing you
Wow.
told me was.
That's unfortunate.
I think trying to.
I've told you what both of these are.
I know. That's why they're there.
Okay.
This is a 3. This is something that exists. It is something that exists that I'm going to play. It worked out.
Okay.
That was. I had no idea about that.
right.
I didn't remember.
I absolutely have to tell you something.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
And even though this is not good,
Okay.
this
Yeah, this.
is a 5.
You absolutely have to tell me about this 5 right now. I hope we're playing on the same level because that means it's a green 5. Okay. If If that had been like a blue 5 or something, I would have died inside. It's like,
But you did
maybe
say,
outside too.
You did say that 5s, even if it's going to be a while, they need to be known.
It's true. You generally the trick is, can it be played? If you if I tell you about a 5 and there's nothing higher than a 2 on the board,
Okay.
you're just gonna set it aside, right?
Okay.
If there's 4s, it's like, are you telling me to play it or to hold it?
I forget what you told me about this.
That sucks. That's okay.
I think it's a 2.
I feel like us
But
playing like Speed Hanabi isn't helping. Right?
Okay, but I'm gonna trust.
Okay.
Okay, and I think this is a 2.
Fabulous.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
All right. So now I know nothing about
Also,
my
I
hand.
desperately want to talk to chat, but I don't think we can do it and finish on
Yeah.
time. So I'm gonna not. Okay.
You know something.
We got. I know something about my hand. Of course, I know something about my hand. I don't. That was in poor taste. I'm gonna pretend you didn't do that, and I'm gonna tell you that this is a 2.
Okay. Now I have a problem.
You don't have a problem.
I do. I have a problem. Do I play it, or do I give you a clue? Like, do I go right? Do I go left?
What do I know? This is a 3.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I think there's a clear path here. What comes
okay.
after 2?
Okay, stop it.
Stop it.
Okay.
Do you get to be in a?
All right. Then I'm gonna play this. There you go.
Yeah, because now I can play this with certainty
Okay.
because it doesn't matter what color it is. I know it's not
Okay.
green. That's the only thing I knew about it is
Okay.
it was 3 that wasn't green.
All right.
So for sure I could play
Okay.
it if you played your 2. Do you get to hide in a box in Metal Gear Solid, the board game? Do you get to spend a lot of time like hiding in a box? Because if that's the case, I'm intrigued. Thanks for that lurk. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna
Probably-
tell you something.
Yeah, do it.
This is yellow.
This is yellow.
Yep.
This one.
That one.
This one right here.
That one there.
Okay. These are 3s.
Okay. So I'm gonna play this.
Cool. I'm gonna play this. Our speed Hanabi's working.
Okay.
We're I don't know if we're getting
I'm
better,
gonna play this.
but we're doing it. We got
we're
quite a
doing
good deal.
Better lingo. We're we're communicating
we got
better.
a very nice, favorable deal here.
Yep.
Okay. I'm discarding that. Sucks to suck. Played that one eventually. There's one clue I wish you could give in Hanabi, but it would make the game substantially easier, and you can't, but I'll have to tell you about it after. My mom has to race off to an appointment here, so we're trying to speed through a second playthrough.
Discard.
Okay.
Well, that was a good discard.
Absolutely.
Okay. One
Good
back.
ones. You suck at drawing tiles.
I do.
Yes.
You're the one that mixed them up.
Yeah, and you're the one with the skill issue. Oh my god, I threw out back-to-back red 4s? That
Okay, that's a
sucks.
fail. That means we can't complete.
Yeah. With the red 4 out and the other red 4 in my
Yep.
throwaway slot.
Okay. Oh.
These are purple.
Yeah. No.
I can only hope there is a rule that where if a player puts
right,
the board
I'm
game box lid
discarding.
on their head, they're considered hidden. Yes.
I'm discarding.
Exactly.
That was a good discard. I got rid of a red one.
You got rid of a red one.
Did I?
You did.
I did already?
did take one.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Your commitment to sucking at drawing tiles
Okay.
continues. I'm going to discard this one. So, just so that we're aware, we can't score any better on blue because the 4s are out.
Yeah, that
We can get a
sucks.
3 on red, and then that one's done.
Okay.
Green's complete. Yellow's
Yep.
as complete as it can be. So we can
Yep.
get points, 1
Or-
on red
Yep.
and 2 on white, and that's the only things we can get remaining in the game.
Okay.
That would have been a great time to have the overhead cam on, but I didn't do that.
That's a
Fail.
missed opportunity.
Tell me something. Tell me. What do I need to know here?
gonna take 2 turns to tell you what you need to know.
That was
Okay.
bad, but yeah, okay.
Oh, bad. I shouldn't have.
Well, yeah.
vocalized that.
Anyways,
Okay.
just whatever.
All right.
Doesn't matter. We're playing speed Hanabi.
Okay.
Let's do the speed.
These
part. Yeah,
are
these.
both 3s.
These are 3s.
Yeah.
I'm playing this one. I was wrong. Doesn't matter.
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Okay, speed.
We're
but
playing.
now you know what the
Now
other one
I
is.
know.
There you go.
You know.
All right.
Now I know. There you go.
Okay.
Do,
I know nothing about my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get rid of this one.
Yeah. You suck at drawing tiles. they're bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing this.
Okay.
So red is now maxed out. So
Okay.
green we can't get any more, right? Because it's done. Yellow we can't get more. The 5's out. Red we can't get more. The 4's are out. Blue we can't get more. The 4's are out. So the only thing we can do is white.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
these 2
Yeah.
are white.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you that this is blue.
Okay.
Oop, I saw it now, but that's okay. You were gonna give me a clue this time.
The next one I was gonna tell you so you'd know.
You can tell me.
Oh,
now.
I can tell you now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me that this is a 4.
Well, I'll tell you that these are both 4s,
Okay. Of course you will.
of course. Okay.
But I only care
All
about
right.
the white 4.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna play this. Oh.
What? We talked about how we.
You said you told me it was blue.
Yeah, I was wasting a turn so you could give me more information.
Oh, I thought
we
you
can't
were
play
talking-
any more blue. We
Oh.
explicitly discussed that.
Okay, well, fail.
So
Oh my God.
we're just gonna call it there, and say that we died. The only thing we can do is a white 5.
Yes.
So whatever.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You had like literally ones
wow.
in every slot for like half
For a
the
long
game.
time. Wow.
So anyways, the good news is.
Oh.
That worked out pretty okay, where we still got 5, 9, 12, 16, 19 out of a possible 25. So not a great score,
No.
but I would say that that's like an average score for new players. And we
were
played that game in
rushing.
like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it was great.
You know, a little fast and loose. Hanabi's at its best, honestly, as a card game. The tile game is not. It's
I like the touchy feel of.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
tiles, these are
these are
satisfying.
nice.
They're heavy
Very
and whatever.
satisfying.
But
Yeah.
because you need to sort of distill a lot of information, it's a lot easier with the cards because they're directional. You can flip them around 180
Yeah.
degrees and they're either like dark or light, or you can hold them out to the side or to the bottom. It's sort of like you, instead of, it was harder to
Do you not
to
have this
remember.
as a card game?
Of course I do. I
Oh.
have like 6 versions of Hanabi, but
Yeah.
you
No,
can't play
today is
it
not
as,
a good day.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, and I don't know about you, but I hold the cards like when I'm playing Hanabi. I hold the cards usually in my left hand.
Yeah.
But
No,
anyways,
I would- yeah.
It wouldn't have worked. So
No.
we played the chonky tile version. We quickly set up a way to stream it, which I think worked.
I think it
worked
was
okay.
okay.
Worked okay. Could have been a little bit more sophisticated with a bit more time and effort, but that's all right.
It was a lot of fun. I'm
Yeah.
sorry I'm rushed for time today.
That's
I would
okay.
have loved to have had
can
a
always,
third game.
Maybe we can try Hanabi again when we get back around to H, and we'll play the card game because that would be
Sure.
like a month from now.
Yeah,
from
and
now,
then I'll
your
be
hand will be a
able
little
to
better, and
hold
you
things.
know the rules, and it's a
Yeah.
great 2-player game. It's a great 4-player or 3 or 4-player game as well. 2-player game is sort of the most strategic, I think, because there's fewer variables about whatever, like how many people are involved and what they know.
I think
and
as a
whatever.
4-person game, it would be very challenging
It's-
to remember what everybody already knows.
So yes and no. It's interesting. The game's quite different because it's more challenging generally because there's more variables involved
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. But it's like if instead of having 5 cards to look at,
Yeah.
I'm looking at like 12. You play with a smaller hand.
Oh, okay.
Then I almost always have something I can communicate, which is good and bad. It's a blessing and a curse. Basically, I think we've always talked about Hanabi as a game where what you need to know to succeed at Hanabi is like you need to be playing on the same level where you're giving clues in the same way. And that's just harder to achieve the more players are present at the table.
Okay.
So it's harder to get consistent high scores with more players,
Yep.
but it's also like the challenge is quite fun, especially if you've played it a number of times. When
Yep.
you play this with the multicolored tiles, it like basically without the multicolored tiles, I would say is essentially like the novice, like the learning game.
Yeah.
Once you can like score 23 or better consistently, which is, you know, only a few plays in, frankly.
Yeah.
You put the multicolored tiles in, they significantly amp up the difficulty and make it more interesting. This top score then becomes 30 because you have another column you need to assemble 1 to 5 that's multicolored.
Yeah. Have the girls played with the multi?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
They've played Hanabi, but they've only played
Yeah.
just the base version. And they seemed interested, but not super interested. I think the one challenge with Hanabi is like, it can sometimes be frustrating if you misplay or you misunderstood, or like if you're not operating on that same level. Like I think a lot of Hanabi, a lot of the game is in the nuance of how you communicate. And I think that sometimes like that's a little lost on the kids. You know, they don't appreciate it to the same degree.
Yep.
But,
a lot of fun.
Good. Awesome. So we got to wrap up real
Yeah.
fast. I don't think we're even going to raid out today or anything like that. I'm just going to quickly tell you that I will be back this Sunday. I'm playing Inventors of the South Tigris. I had 2 false starts on that because I was really ill, but I'm feeling better. So I'm going to be back here on Twitch and YouTube this Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain for Inventors of the South Tigris. And we will be back next week.
Yes.
For Games with Grandma, same time, Thursday morning, starting at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. rather, Mountain, and we'll kind of resume what we were doing. We're playing A through Z, so we're gonna just jump on back to C. I think we'll see how your hand's doing.
Yeah.
The game I wanted to play, the game in the whole series, the game I wanted to play the most is a game called Compile. It's sitting behind you. It is a card game.
Oh, that's a shame.
So yeah, it's right here.
Oh, you got it. Yep.
Okay, but I'm not sure if that's going to work for you because it's.
We'll
a card
see how
game.
my hand's
We'll see how
feeling
your hand's doing
tomorrow,
so
or like next week,
Next week,
so-
so we might be back
Yep.
with Compile. If not, we'll play a different game with C. We got plenty to choose
Yep.
from. But in any case, that's it for us. Thanks so
Thank
much,
you, guys.
for being here. Paula Deming is live. You can raid her rather. I can't read apparently. Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah.
We might as well. I'm just trying to be respectful of the time here, but that's a good thing to do.
Cool.
So, you know what I'm going to suggest, Mom? I'm going to raid and wrap up, and maybe you should just head out.
I think I'll just do that.
It's not going to take long. Anyways, we're going to wrap up. I'm just going to start this raid right now. We're going to raid Paula Deming, board game streamer. Lots of fun there. Thanks so much for being here today. I had a blast.
It was
nice
a lot
to
of
get
fun.
back into this,
Absolutely.
and we'll revisit Hanabi when we get back around to H.
Yes.
And with that, we'll see you next time.
Bye.